Google ruling show antitrust tools struggle to keep up with tech markets. This is a Wall Street Journal story. Let me get to this one here with Google. Boom, there we go. A U.S. District Judge, Amit Mehta, ruling on Tuesday, found Alphabet's Google guilty of illegally monopolizing the online search market, but imposed modest penalties requiring Google to share some search data with competitors and barring exclusive contracts for its search engine, Chrome, Google Assistant, and Gemini app, while rejecting the Justice Department's push for divestiture of Chrome for Android. The decision, following a 5-year legal battle starting in 2020, allows Google to maintain its roughly $20 billion annual payment to Apple for default search status on iPhones, with Meta noting cutting off payments from Google almost certainly will impose substantial, in some cases, crippling downstream harms to the distribution partner related to markets and consumers, which counsels against a broad payment ban. Tom, your thoughts on this?
So what's very, very interesting to me is what you just said. Apple is getting $20 billion a year from Google.
It's a membership fee.
Yeah. And so,
literally, and by the way, it's a lot of people doing that.
Jeez.
Yep. And so they're paying Apple to get preferential treatment on iPhone markets, the App Store. And so what we're seeing here is that there's kind of a pretzel, right? Look at Venezuela. What kind of airplanes flew over our ship? Ours, our really old ones that were sold to Venezuela, but that was our old airplanes still flying. It could have ended up in the water if Venezuela wasn't careful. But it shows you the pretzel, right? The pretzel that's in the Wall Street Journal headline was remarkably correct. It shows antitrust tools struggle to keep up with the tech markets. What they're trying to keep up with is like, Apple's like, well, if Google's a monopoly on this, yeah, well, we're kind of a monopoly in other ways too. Maybe we don't yell too loud and we just keep the $20 billion coming from Google. I think it's simple as that, because it is so hard now to break them up. For a year, it's been talking about that Chrome would be spun out to somebody else. And we've covered on this podcast, remember, Pat, we would cover deals like between companies. We said, and Chrome is also going to be a part of it.
Yep.
And this other company over here was looking at that. And it's like, oh, there's the deal coming together. But guess what? At the end of the day, somehow the judge... Now, why did the judge think that? Cutting off payments from Google will impose substantial, some cases crippling downstream harms to distribution partners. Who said that? The distribution partners. You can't let this happen. It'll cause crippling downstream harm to me. So he said, okay, I guess I'll say, this is what we'll do. You can't do this, but you're going to maintain your monopoly in search ads. And guess what that means? That means when Apple gets charged over, a lot of people are upset about this 30% VIG that they put across everybody, and they say that's monopolistic. So when Apple's in court, guess who they're going to expect to be whispering on the other side this ain't so bad? Google.
Yeah, Google.
So what's the bottom line, Tom?
The bottom line is it's like a pretzel of relationships here, where suddenly the titans, and you've got Google, Microsoft, and Apple, are all three very, very large, that are vulnerable from this type of investigations, legislations by the Department of Commerce and Federal Trade Commission. And they're all, I think, at the end of the day, going to kind of help each other, because this comment that came from the judge didn't come out of his own deliberations. That came out of the mouth of a distribution partner.
By the way, so it's going to be interesting what this does to open it up for others. And I know a few months ago, Tom, if I'm not mistaken, the whether it was FTC, somebody was trying to force them to sell Chrome. Who offered money for Chrome about 2-3 months ago? Somebody offered $60 billion to buy Chrome. Who was the company that offered $60 billion? It was like one of those AI companies. Was it Perplexity? Who offered?
I think that's right.
Okay, Perplexity offered $34.5 billion to buy Chrome. And they did this with a public announcement ahead of the hearing. So they were wanting the U.S. Department of Justice antitrust to know that, hey, I know you guys are going through Google. If you really want to break them apart with monopoly, we got an offer here for you. Wow. And it's actually a great move, because
they did it on purpose.
Well, when we were dealing with this property and was trying to buy this property, I was speaking to the DOJ and the FBI regularly on a weekly basis. And I told them, I said, if you guys want to wait till he gets charged to sell the property, or when can you sell it? And I made an offer before the challenge, the scandal that was taking place. Apparently, the owner had some business relationships with Biden's brother or something like that. He was going away for something here. It was actually a big scandal. And then eventually we made the offer, and then the DOJ realized that we're interested, and then later on they brought us in as one of the leading, bidders for the auction, and then we ended up picking up the property.
By the way, this offer wasn't made to Google. It was, but it was really meant to be in the ear of the judge.
That's right.
So that Google would say, Chrome is so expensive, who on earth would buy it? Well, hang on a second. These Perplexity guys are in the parking lot with $34 billion.
Cash money. $34.5 billion cash.
You better believe Google knows who their enemy is now.
Oh, yeah.
They know who they're targeting. Adam, thoughts?
Well, in an unrelated note, they announced that Trump is going to be hosting all the big tech bros at the newly renovated Rose Garden at the White House. So everyone you're talking about is going to be in the same room in DC. So the Google boys will be there. Mark Zuckerberg is going to be there. Tim Cook from Apple is going to be there. Bill Gates is going to be there.
Vinny's friend. They were there yesterday.
The Palantir guys, Sam Altman, Jeff Bezos. I think his team is going to be there from Blue Origin, allegedly. You know who's conveniently left off this list? Oh my God. Elon Musk is not invited to the big tech bro conference. Now, I think he has his, consigliere, David Sachs. I think they're pretty tight, right? Those guys hang out. But this is reminiscent of when Biden conveniently left Elon Musk off the big EV summit, green summit and the White House in, I think, 2022. And that pretty much backfired on Biden's behalf. But
wait a minute.
Interesting to see here.
I just verified this. Elon Musk tweeted that he was invited.
Really?
But he couldn't attend. Yeah.
Oh.
So big difference with Biden.
Couldn't attend?
But with difference with Biden, Biden didn't invite.
Correct. Okay,
and
gotcha.
he said it. But here he tweeted and says, I was invited, but I wasn't able to attend, that a representative would attend on his behalf. So the White House did confirm that his company had been invited and would be represented, but it wasn't clear if Musk would personally be there.
And I'm glad that you found that. Let's read into this a little bit.
But under Rule
Mark
16G, he can't say he was invited.
Exactly. If all the big boys are going to be there, the Bezos of the world, the Zucks of the world, the Gates of the world, the Google boys, what does Elon have going on conveniently that day that he can't make this big meeting? Clearly, there's still some bad blood between Trump and Elon.
For sure, but it's important to know that he was invited. It's a big difference. I don't think Trump is afraid of inviting or not inviting for the guy to be there at a tech meeting that he's having, because he knows that now he would be just like Biden if he didn't invite him. I just want to make sure to clarify
also,
that.
Out of all those names that I mentioned, who does Elon Musk have the most beef with?
Who does he have most beef with?
Yeah, out of all the tech bros.
I have no idea who he has.
Doesn't he have major beef with Sam Altman?
Yes, beef with a lot. Elon has beef with a lot of people.
Yeah, but who is it the most?
He may have beef with every one of those guys in the room. And the Google guys, you know the story with the Google?
Certainly Gates. He's got
beef with a lot of people.
What was the Google story? There was like a wife involved?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, speaking of Elon, because Valuetainment, I just saw that we posted it. Tesla offers unprecedented $1 trillion pay package to Musk. $1 trillion. They just offered him.
I told you, he'll be a trillionaire within 18 to 20
I was right
months.
here, and I was like, I agree.
Guys, I don't know.
What?
Like I say all the time, $1 trillion ain't what it used to be, guys.
Just, it's...
How are you supposed to...
You know what?
How are you supposed to pay rent in New York City?
Yeah.
Folks, go get these, because these products, I wore them. It feels... Anybody that sees it up front, they can't believe what it's like, what it looks like.
And can I say one thing, too?
Go ahead.
Pat, I wash and dry. I'm dead serious. I wash and dry. Nothing comes off. Nothing, because the majority of these do mess
up. It's amazing.
Take it off.
It's magical. And for those of you in California, the ink is flame retardant. Wildfire season.
Go to vtmerch.com. Get your future looks bright. By the way, Rob, can you go to the new polo? Can you go to the polo shirts that we got? Guys, I saw a polo shirt that just came in. Eric Caballero was wearing it. First of all, I could not believe how ridiculous these polos were. Can you just go to search and type in? Okay, go a little bit lower, see maybe if it's there. Go a little bit lower. Oh, you're about to get to. Keep going lower. That one right there to the right.
Snap.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, and he's
zoom
jacked.
in. By the way, zoom in. Go back a little bit, Rob, to zoom in. The buttons are Valuetainment logo buttons.
I got it.
And the material is I should have shown you the picture of Eric Caballero wearing that shirt.
And he's jacked.
Well,
Put the link to that as well. The material of these polos are awesome. For some of you guys that are going to work, it's hot. You want to wear something nice. These are high-end quality polo shirts that just came in as well. Rob, if you want to put it on VT merch. Again, this is to all the people that we see. The other day, one of my guys goes to, he's wearing a PBD podcast shirt, and he goes out to a game. He says, Pat, if I tell you 50 people stop to come and talk to me, we watch it as well, we watch it as well, we watch it as well. To all the crazies out there that support what we're doing, we love you, we appreciate you, and we cannot wait to run into you somewhere here soon. Who knows where that's going to be. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.